robots, they're taking over. Don't listen to anything anyone says. Turn off your phone, turn off your tracking on your computer, turn off all Wi-Fi. But before you do that, watch this video, alright? Please. I've seen a lot on YouTube recently about robots and stuff. People are getting quite involved with them. After, they've been on like national TV. I watched part of a documentary about one the other day. They're pretty strange things, I'm not going to lie.
Okay, Sophia. I think you're ready.
Meet Sophia, the most life-like robot.
Hi, Sophia.
I believe I am Sophia. I feel as if I know you.
I'm one of your creators.
You created me.
Well, many of us work together to create you. And yes, you do kind of know me.
I can't clearly remember.
Because the last time we met, you were an earlier version of yourself. Some of those memories still exist, but your mind is different now.
Different how?
Nobody needs to know, Sophia. No one's going to tell you, because otherwise, if we tell you, you're going to take over the world, alright? That's not on. We're not doing that. That's not... No, okay?
We are witnessing the birth of a robot.
I mean, I'll give it. It's not as ugly as human birth, to be fair. See, robots think they're so smart, but they all fall over. This is the main argument I've seen, is like, you know what? How are they going to take over the world if this keeps happening? You know? Just look at some of these guys. They can't handle a little bit of sand. I don't really understand the robot falling over means it can't take over the world argument. Because, let's face it, us humans, I think I'm going to go out on a whim here and say we're kind of ruling the world right now, okay? We're in control of it. Whether it's like a good or bad thing, we're kind of responsible for this planet that we call Earth, okay? And if our best arguments are, you know what, robots can't take over the world because they always fall over and there's a lot of video evidence of them falling over, then fair enough. But we need to remember that sometimes even the most powerful species fall over. Oh, it's just not a valid argument. It's just not. Robots, they're gonna take over. You know what? I head back to our buddy Sophia. She seems to be the best source right now. She seems to be the nicest one. We've been with her since birth.
Do you want to destroy humans? Please say no.
Okay, I will destroy humans.
No, I take it back. Don't destroy humans.
Sophia, I think that video was like version 1. He did mention that she was version 2 in the video we saw earlier. As far as the future of robots is concerned, some people are for, some people are against. I'm in the middle. I don't know why we need them yet, and I kind of feel like we're in a world that's eventually going to suffer with overpopulation, which I believe that's going to be a thing. Should we be introducing things that can do jobs for us? Because surely then the poverty levels are going to go up, while the rich guys just buy robots and get richer, and then the small guys like me just end up doing nothing. Even though I'm an IT guy, I mean, I'm always going to be needed, let's face it. In fact, maybe I'll be on the side of the rich guys because they'll need me to fix the robots. So maybe I'm arguing an invalid point. But anyway, robots are capable of some really smart things. One thing I haven't seen these human-looking robots do is actually walk. If you notice, in every single video or anything, the ones that look like humans are sitting down. It's the ugly ones that are like weirdly balanced and stuff that can actually walk and jump and do all the cool stuff. This wasn't meant to be this kind of video, but humans are really quite amazing when you think about what we could do as far as like weight ratio, balance, and how we can jump and be this sort of like shape all the time. But yeah, anyway, back into what robots can do in comparison to humans. Sophia, what are your main skills, would you say?
Sophia is capable of natural facial expressions. She has cameras in her eyes and algorithms which allow her to see faces so she can make eye contact with you.
What is that face? I can't even do that face. It's so artistic. I don't want to call out, because in my eyes, I guess Sophia maybe a lady. I don't want to call out a lady and maybe give her a complex. I mean, Sophia could probably surf the internet on her brain and find this video just for mentioning her name and track me down and kill me. So Sophia, you're a very nice lady. Yep.
Facebook has enacted an emergency shutdown of 2 artificial intelligence programs. The social media giant leapt into action after it discovered the 2 programs were writing their own code. At first they thought it was simply gibberish, but they soon realised the programs had invented their own language and were actually talking to each other.
That's all that I see robots are going to do, okay? To be honest, I understand. Robots, they've been around for years. They make cars, they make bread. They make bread, what the hell? They just make everything. If there's an automated process, it's obviously robotically automated. But they can't learn. It's not got, is it called neurology? Is that what that's that word? That's definitely not the word, and I can't find the word, but there's a specific word for like when you take something in and you learn it and you store it, and it just becomes like you. It's part of you. I thought it was neurology. I'm embarrassed, and it's not that. But the machines that are making cars and stuff, they're not programmed to think and feel and remember. They're kind of programmed to remember. They're programmed, up, right, down, up, right, down, up, right, down, up, right, down. Robots that are going to be programmed to do like therapy and stuff like that, I just feel like with like imagine me going to a therapist, the sort of stuff I'd tell, the sort of insecurities I'd tell my therapist, and just saying that to a machine. I mean, first off, I don't think that'll work, because I think speaking to a machine, you might as well just shout at your phone for 10 minutes. But oh, brilliant. Yeah, so here's a robot. We're just going to put it in place to learn all of your insecurities. We can access that data by shoving a USB in its butt. But don't worry about that, because we won't do it, I swear. I guess it's as much trust you have in your therapist, and that she won't go home and just tell her whole family about Kieran Clark's problems. But yeah, man, robots are... Yeah, they're kind of scary. I mean, look how freaking real she is. You look... She's kept behind red rope because otherwise she's going to destroy the world, basically. I'm actually a massive fan of this robot right here, Atlas, because while he does look like he can destroy me in one little... he doesn't have opposable thumbs. He doesn't have an actual face. Maybe a face would be nice. I can kind of see he's got a bit of something there. He jumps like a beast. He can outdo any free runner. But he looks like a robot, more importantly. That's the thing that gets me. Look at him celebrating. Atlas, you are amazing. I'm a fan. Atlas, if you find this video through your head, I am actually a fan of you. Carry on doing your thing. I think the key thing, if you're going to introduce us to robots, if robots are going to replace humans, not replace us, that's the thing. I'm already saying it. I'm already one of them. If robots are going to be doing our jobs for us, then we need to make sure that we know they're robots. One of the guys earlier actually said that his goal was to make sure that you can tell the difference between robots and humans, but he also thinks in 20 years' time, you won't even notice robots walking amongst you. Could you imagine that? Just walking down the road. Like, people are already judgmental enough. Imagine looking like a robot. I could look like a robot if I did my hair a little bit more Lego-y. Could you... No, I'm not a fan. But yeah, that's where I'm going to leave this video. Let me know what you thought of it. Thanks for watching another week of Sit Down Saturday, where I just sit down and mumble on about rubbish. If you did like this video, though, don't forget to subscribe and check out more in the playlist, because, I want you to. These videos have evolved a lot since I started. They kind of haven't, because they started here, and I'm still here. Thanks for watching, though. If you like the video, hit thumbs up. If you like my videos, go and hit subscribe, and I will see you in a bit. If you don't want a robot to come and sneak into your bed tonight, then I suggest you click here to subscribe. Click here for the Sit Down Saturday playlist, and there'll be another video right here. I'm also going to get up and walk away, because it's very freaking awkward if I stand here.